I can't believe I'm doing another haul, but I had to get some things, and from my last haul, there were things that I knew that I was missing. I wanted to add to it. We're also in this video going to catch up on some things, what's going on with my Barbie basics and the customizations and what bodies they're on, and we'll talk about that. We're going to probably do a head swap too, for I'm going to mix a Hasbro and a Mattel doll. So I think since I got one of these new Max Steels, that I have this Hasbro doll that I've had for a long time. It's not worth very much. I don't think I can sell it for very much. But let's first talk about some of the things that I picked up. So I have been trying to make hangers and looking for the right hangers, and I had like 12 hangers that I really liked, but that's not enough. That's not enough for all the clothes that I have. So I kept looking around, and I bought so many things to make hangers with, and it's just, the scale is so small that it would just be so time consuming to make one, and that I'm usually working with larger furniture pieces, which are so much easier to make. And I do like to make things out of things that already exist. It wasn't working for hangers. I couldn't make them look convincing enough, but I looked on Amazon, and then I guess all of those Chinese sites like Temu or AliExpress. I never bought anything from AliExpress before. But I thought I'd start with Amazon because that's the easiest, and you can have free shipping if you buy, your $35. And so the listings are all over the place. I don't know. Some of the reviews say that they're too small. Some of the reviews say that they're too big. Some of them have measurements. Some of them don't have measurements. Some of the reviews say they didn't get them as the size of the measurements. Anyway, do I have I'll show you the ones that I was using. So they're perfect. These ones that I found, I think they were under $8, 7 something I think is what they were, and they had free shipping anyway. It was sold, and I don't know, I think you just have to look, and then you have to take a guess, and I think it's either 50 or 60 of them, so that can be my limit. I shouldn't have more than 50 or 60 pieces of clothing. That is definitely enough. These are the official Barbie hangers that I was using before. They're a little bit nicer. They have a Barbie logo on them. And I would prefer that they were made out of wood, because I have an antique wooden hanger collection, and I would like that to be reflected. But if I'm going to have, plastic ones, they look like cast iron, and I do, as you can see here, have a lot of black cast iron things, again, in real life and not in real life. But you can see that these are very similar shapes. This is just a little more wider. This is more like a plastic store hanger, I guess I'd have to say. But we also got divots in here, which don't exist on these ones, so I think that might stop things from sliding off a little bit more. And yeah, they're just a little bit narrower, but they look really good, and they fit really nice on my garment racks, which today I will tell you what these garment racks are. I went around looking. They're kind of sold out at some of the dollar stores. The Dollarama in Canada is where I get them, but this is how you find them, and you can see that they're $4 each, which is kind of expensive, but I was lucky that I found one of them for 99 cents at a thrift store on my way to out looking for them. So that was very lucky. I have seen them at thrift stores before. People buy things from the dollar store all the time and then decide that they don't want them. But if you're going to look on Amazon or something, they are called coffee capsule holders. So you can see their intended purpose. And I've considered cutting off some parts of the metal, and considering I can really only fit 4 garments on a piece, but it holds it down. This gravity thing that's going on Earth, it holds human clothes on hangers pretty well, at least for me, because I'm a boy and my clothes are heavier than I guess some girl clothes. I guess probably if you're hanging little tank tops and stuff, that gravity doesn't work. And that's something that I notice with doll clothes, is that we don't have strong enough gravity, look, here on this planet, to hold these tiny little things down on hangers. So my hanger search isn't completely over yet. I might want to find some kind of clip things. Oh, this is going to take me forever. Anyway, so I do like these extra bars and stuff that are on these garment racks, because they kind of also clamp the item into place. So I like this. So I thought I had to get some more. I'm going to have to build something like this. This was my intention, but I'm gonna need longer closet spaces, and then I'll put dowels across. I'm gonna build a proper closet for longer things, but I have to say I do like a garment rack, and I do like a wrought iron garment rack too. So very happy about these. You can notice that these they're kind of short. So I'm not totally happy about how short they are, and I'm trying to come up with some kind of idea where I can stack them up, and I'm kind of thinking about building up the legs or something, but also I do consider like just using platforms or just keeping them as is. My best thought right now is a box to put them on, and then you could even put casters on the bottom of this, so it looks like a real garment rack. Now if this was in black metal, I'm looking for the perfect cage. I don't like how these feet look when they're stacked like this, but these boxes are actually the perfect size to do this with. I could build it out. I could build some legs. I'm going to have to look for it. I think I'm going to find the perfect cage. I think what I want to do is find some kind of black metal cage that I might have to build to go around this, or expand on these, maybe break these balls off, because I don't really like how they look when they're not above the surface. Anyway, I will come up with something, and even if I don't come up with something, the low garment rack is totally fine. And maybe I just want to put it on a platform like I did with this one. So this was something that I also wanted, which was 3 something at the dollar store, because I did see this platform, which I knew was the perfect height to get the garment rack at the perfect height for 1/6 scale. So this is the kind of thing. Now this was $3, so I didn't really want to invest in it, and it also, I'll show you what it is in a second. So this was an option, but I found it at again, the thrift store for 99 cents. So I saved some money and I was able to get it. And you can see it says sandwich here. I don't know, I'd have to sand that off, paint it, figure out some, cover it up with something. But also this, I could do something like this, and then I could stack it up so we could have something like this. I mean, that looks more like a store display. That is also an option. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, this is going to be horrible. All the clothes are going to fall off. I should have done it on a blank one. Oh god. Oh, something fell. Probably this was the best to do. This is the pant hanging one. But, I mean, these garment racks are pretty nice. Let's get them out of the way so we don't knock them down. How many do I have right now? I wanted to be able to fit all of the Barbie Basics clothes onto these, so I got 5 of them. That's how, I think there's 15 pieces in total from the You Create collection. So that's what I did. There are some dolls, which I'm going to show you in a second, wearing them. And then I have this one. So yeah, do I have 5? Yeah, I have 5. I might have to get 6 or more, or again, maybe build a proper closet. But those look pretty sweet. Let me clear those out of the way so we can talk about something else. I talked enough about them. So I'm happy with my hangers. I'm happy with all of these garment racks. Maybe I'll buy another one. If I find another one at a thrift store, I probably would get a 6th. Why not? I probably can build a closet also around those racks. That is also an option too. I didn't want to get this because you might have seen the video where I got rid of most of my bamboo stuff. I prefer not to have, even though it's a light wood and I like a light wood and it kind of is disguised. Like I can't even really tell that that is bamboo. But I did declutter most of my bamboo boxes and decided to go for, I like this light real wood, even if it is layered and it's artificially made wood. I mean, it's layered wood, it's real wood, but layered to save money, or I don't know why they do it, compressed sawdust in between that. But I love this crate, one of my favorite pieces, and I would just rather have a crate like this than have a bamboo stuff, even though most of my floors still are bamboo, but again, you can't really tell. Okay, so here is another awesome thrift find. Now, I was skeptical about buying this. It was $1.50, $1.25 or something. It was a candlestick holder, and I wasn't sure that this base was going to be too big. And then I remembered all of these other, I don't have examples of that. I have many other platforms, kind of a thick, they're like this. We're gonna look at this in a second. They're kind of like this. So yeah, so I have smaller ones. So you can see that it would look like this, which is perfectly good. A square table where I put these wooden canvases on top of it. So that's an option. But also from Dollar Tree, I have all of these little platforms that I bought for tabletops, or and it's great. And it even covers up, even when this doesn't go down far, this covers up enough. It looks like the base of a table. This was a fantastic find. I mean, again, I love wrought iron furniture. All of my furniture, my chairs, my bed are all like this. My lanterns are all black metal. And I love how it looks, and I do reflect that here in this space as well. So fantastic. And then I was just playing around with the desk that I showed you in the last video, which we'll talk more about that. So I was so excited about how nice these bins were that I got from Wow What a Deal, another dollar store in Canada nearby me. I think there's only 2 of them in existence in different locations in the city. But this crate turned out to be something that I really, really liked. Like, I stopped myself from buying this so many times and said, you can make this out of popsicle sticks, probably nicer and better. But when I opened it, and I mean, they have a little groove planed inside there, so I was really surprised when I opened them how much I liked them, so I had to get more of them. And then when I also showcased this desk that was just you'll have to see the video. It's turned on its side. You're supposed to do your pencils and pens. It's a desk organizer, but I put it on its side. I mean, I guess I have to show you a little bit. Let me take these things down. I think you can see how this is the bottom of it, and it's just a sloped desk organizer. You're supposed to put your pens and stuff. Anyway, when I saw it, I thought it was such a great roll top, old-fashioned desk. So I have even upped it. Now this is a lot. I thought my next video was going to be mini brands, and I was going to take out all these old-fashioned retro from the retro collection. I have six more. I think 6 more of these to open, which I can't believe I haven't done it. I've had them for so long. Before Christmas, I was excited, but it would be really nice to put more of these old-fashioned miniatures into a store setting or a pantry or whatever this is going to be. But then I was also just pulling out some of my favorite wooden pieces that I've collected over the years. And bowls from Wow What a Deal. I love them. These crates. So what did I do? Some of them were crooked and they weren't made very well. So I bought all of the ones that I could. I probably would have bought more, They were $2 each, so for a pack of 2. So I got, well, how many do I have? So they were $1 each, which kind of expensive, but at the same time, I really, really like them. And when I was putting, when I was putting these tiny little things inside, that's why I definitely have to use them when I do my retro opening, and I can put more of these retro minis and stack them inside. It's gonna look so good. I'm so one of those refrigerator moms that you see on Instagram who line up everything in their cupboards perfectly. I do that, and I do that in the mini world too. So, wow, what a deal. Crates, which I love. These wooden bowls, I love these too, from Wow, What a Deal. And then these buckets are from the oh no, those are from Wow, What a Deal too. They had a string on them. But these ones, which I definitely regret not getting more of them, these crates are from the Dollar Tree. This rolling pin from Wow, What a Deal, I had to buy. Oh, this is from Wow, What a Wow, a lot of this is from that store. These barrels, I definitely regret not buying more of those. I've got even a bigger size that I have plants in. Let me see. They came in 3 different sizes, and I did buy 1 pack of I think I bought 1 pack of each, and you got 2 of these, and I think you got 3 of these and 4 of these. I vacuumed up 1 of these, so I have to make sure when I clean my vacuum cleaner bag that I remember to dig through the dust and find my missing crate. But I do love those, and I don't know why I'm going on about those, because they're such an old thing. Okay, so I have my hangers. Love these. Can't wait to make more closets and stuff with the hangers. And the crates, and here's something that I found. And I found these at Wow, What a Deal too. I went back to get these crates, and I found all kinds of other things. These stir sticks do not exist anymore anywhere. They used to be so common, and I used them for so many different things for the moldings, and finally they showed up again. So thinner coffee sticks, you can get like thicker ones at the Dollar Tree, but these are the ones that I used so much. Oh yes, for like these molding pieces. I love using these, and for layering molding, which maybe you can see on some of this, where you can add just the thin little details. These are so important to me. I don't know why I only bought 1 bag. Oh yes, I do, because I have so many videos to do. When I'm gonna make furniture again, but I do have to make more furniture. You probably want me to make more furniture. Okay, so this is from Dollar Tree. Wow, what a deal, wow, what a deal, wow, what a deal. I call this my butter churn, but this is just one of those honey things. I love this, and it kind of does look like a butter churn when I put that like that. So some of my favorite wooden things that I brought out, and my pencil sharpener old-fashioned cash register, which kind of fits in with that black metal of things that I have of old-fashioned stuff in it. Definitely looks good on this desk. I also considered, using it as an office desk and putting the typewriter on it too, which is great. Okay. Oh, and a couple other like matching things again with the black. I like this. These are newer boxes that came from Dollarama in Canada, so you can see they come with these stickers on them, which I take them off. But I've bought a couple other sizes. These are kind of expensive. $2.50. I bought a. Do I have that around here? I don't know where that is. But these are little organizing boxes. I guess it's really light. probably balsa wood, but because I like my little pops of black in my decor, these are great little stools or benches or little organizing, like so many possibilities. End tables, night tables. I love decorating with crates. Like I said, this is one of my favorite pieces of Dollar Tree. One of my favorite things, and I use them all the time just for sitting on. It can be a stool, it can be a table, it can be, and this is how I would run my life. So that's what we do, and this is just an upgrade to that. So 2 little stackable boxes. Again, you can make shelves with them. I just chose 2. Again, they were $2.25 or $2.50, so kind of pricey. But actually not. I mean, considering I paid $5 for the big box, I felt kind of guilty about that. But it makes like a pretty nice credenza. Do I have that around here somewhere? I really don't know where it is. Oh. I did just find this. This is the kind of thing that I'm looking for in black to stack this. I did see some like bird feeders that kind of fit, and I almost got them, but yeah, that's the kind of thing if I found. Anyway, I don't, and then the feet fit into the holes really well. This isn't the right size, obviously, but that's the kind of thing that I'm on the lookout for, and I could probably make my own. All right, hangers, and as much as I do save all of these hangers, I guess they could work. It's just, pink, and I'm not into painting plastic. I'm not into painting anything really. I don't think it works out too well. Okay, and what else did I get? Let's put that away. We'll talk about that in a second. I don't know, this is just because I bought it yesterday and I have it, maybe it kind of a regret, but Hot Wheels skate shoes, which fit on these guys. I've got so many of these to open. Okay, here's some fun stuff. Oh, do we get to the fun stuff yet? So in my day, this was called elephant chess, but this is a win-win situation in so many ways. 99 cents for, actually I think she gave me both of these for 99 cents. I think I only had to pay for one. But this used to be called elephant chess in my day, and these are just little wooden discs. I mean, there's really no purpose, but they're beautiful. If I just stick them around, look how nice that looks. I mean, I guess everything I have is the same colors and everything, so it just, I mean, so good. But besides these little wooden, did I say in my day elephant chess? That's what it used to be called. Somehow it's called, I don't know, unicorn chess now or something. But beautiful little Asian symbols on wood. Looks really old-fashioned. And then, like, it looks like 50s posters. I mean, even using the box lid as art is just an incredible thing. And then I got this smaller one, which this is one that I haven't seen before. But look at the intricate details on this. I mean, even putting them in a small frame, like and like I could, and then putting this as an art piece on the wall. I mean, it's everything that I like. That could be so cool. I mean, you could, so many possibilities. It's just decor. It's little wooden things that are great. And again, this makes a good little poster for the wall as well. And then something else I'm considering with the actual game board, because it's just, I think it's called Chinese chess or elephant chess, or it has many different names. I think this is a baby chess name. But you can see the drawings. They're so olden days postery. But I love the natural colored paper that they come with. And what I'm thinking about doing with this is do I just need Mod Podge, gesso, Mod Podge to stick something like this down? I'm thinking of like gluing it down, and what do I tell me? I don't know if it's gonna bleed or not. I don't think I would care that much, but just having this as like a backdrop, like just to, you know, hold a doll right in front of and then take a photograph. How perfect that we have this newest doll that I have sent to me by my friend Andy. Anyway, great backdrop. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put, since I have this last panel, which they stopped making they stopped selling these at the Dollarama. That's where I would get these in Canada. Now they just have the white canvas ones, the gessoed ones. But I think I am going to put one on each side because they come with two different play mats or game boards on a piece of paper. But I would like to protect these, and I like how the art works, and they could be a very great wall or backdrop for the dioramas. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I think that's just as simple as getting some Mod Podge and or white glue and watering it down, and then varnishing it to the board itself. The dimensions are perfect for both of them, so I don't like it's the same space all around, and the color is exactly the same as the wood. It's like this natural unbleached wood color, unbleached paper color. And I love it, and I love the art, and I love it's just really, really cool. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So look, a pop of, look at all the red in my diorama now. Okay. Put that stuff out of the way. And then, before we get to beheading this guy, we're going to take this off. I'm gonna just get this ready. No, well, I'll show you one more. Coffee capsule holder, suitable for 20 coffee capsules. I'm actually surprised that it holds so much. It only holds 4 garments. I could put more on, but I like the space. Oh, look, I'll show you the other one. So this one isn't as fun, but definitely more versatile. It looks like wartime poster, and it's very, very, very cool. I love it. So I think I definitely will do that. I'll just varnish them on both sides of the thing. Okay, and here is kind of a coincidence, but also not, because I was just looking in the jewelry section, which this is a video that I really, really have to do, and I keep putting it off like every video that I ever promised to make. But I have so much. I have a huge collection of jewelry, and especially now I'm going to put somebody in a Barbie Basics outfit, just a simple black top and black bottom, and I'm going to pull out all of my little pieces of bracelets and rings and I guess scrunchies and all of the other stuff that I like to make Barbie jewelry and accessories out of, and we will go through it and we'll see how good it looks. But these are the 2 latest finds now, especially because the heads come off now of dolls so much easily, even though I've been doing that for years now. These toe rings, I found these first and thought, oh, these are incredible necklaces. Now they're all going to be chokers, but they're going to look really, really good. Oh, and they come in silver too. So I knew that these are going to fit on the neck peg so well. I'm going to save this for another day because this video will definitely be long enough. But what incredible chokers. These are going to be glamorous diamond necklaces. And then Wilma Flintstone, that's going to look so good. The scale of them is just small enough, like the beads are just small enough that they'll look realistic and chunky and perfect. And then I found these regular rings, but check out the shape of them. Like, check how this slopes down, like it's just a regular sizable ring, but it's gonna fall really nicely because of the dividend, and this one is gonna look so Egyptian. Which, speaking of Egyptian, let's segue to my bald doll collection. Now I guess I'm gonna have to do an official review of this. I'm gonna definitely replace that head in this video and talk about my bald doll collection. But this is what has happened. So I decided when playing with the new Barbie Basics, right? Yes, the new Barbie Basics collection. I realized that I really do like these new heads, and I don't like made-to-move girl bodies. So they all will have to go, and I've decided this is what I want to do. Now, the darkest complexion heads, I can't use them, but for these ones, look at this, wearing Dana's earrings from Barbie and the Rockers, but we got this total Egyptian vibe going on in so many of these. Now, I don't get to keep the darkest complected heads because I don't have a skin tone that matches them, but for the lightest kit and the middle tone kit, I am keeping them all. Most of these accessories are from the Skipper earring shop, which I'm afraid to use my vac metal ones because I don't want them to chip and stuff, but I also wanted to see how these would look with my existing earring collection. So that is what's going on here. Really cool. So you can see I get to keep 6 of these dolls, and I'm gonna show you. Oh, I guess I'll keep going here. Oh, I think these are color reveal earrings that I found at the thrift store. But I love my new bald dolls. Now, I had always kept two bald dolls with made-to-move bodies for you guys. So if I was putting on a fashion pack and I knew people would want to know what it would look like on a regular Barbie body that everybody uses and not one of my WWE bodies, but I'm not gonna. I can't live for you guys anymore. I decided that I don't really like those bodies, and these bodies I like. So I took the 2 dolls that I had on the made-to-move bodies, and I put them also. So my 2 existing real official bald Barbies, I put them on these WWE bodies, and I definitely prefer them. However, that being said, now that and there's this one that has flocked hair, but she's basically bald too. Now, these were favorites of mine before, but until I got these. Now, I'm all down for cartoony. We're gonna see that in a second when I put that Hasbro head on a body. But when I compare these pre-existing heads that I had with the faces of these ones don't even interest me anymore. So why do I want to use these big-eyed fashionistas? Even though, I mean, they're kind of cute. I can't say they're not cute. But how many bald Barbies do I need? And these ones look amazing. So these are my bald Barbies. And they're on favorite heads, on favorite bodies. I mean, I really like the dark complected heads, but they never made a WWE body that was that dark. So unfortunately, I think I will sell because I'll never wanna play with them. And these ones, so that's my official bald Barbie collection. All right, now we're moving on to we're gonna unhead this guy, and then I can show you that I bought these. Are they silicone hose washers? So I I discovered, here's another little bonus tip. I've discovered this awesome new way. I invented this awesome new way of putting heads on, and this head peg, using a rubber washer and attaching it to the peg inside the body with a zip tie. I can fit every kind of head. So this is the kind of head. However, oh yeah, so I can even see in here the black rubber. This rubber stains and rubs off on these kind of O-rings. So that is something that I don't think that these ones will stain. So I know that they make red rubber. I haven't been able to find them. So that is what I'm experimenting with, because I can actually see that there's black coming off of this. However, so I do want to, some of these are hard discs, ones that I can find in the store, and some of them are more rubbery. These ones are more rubbery. I might have to double them up. But this is an incredible head peg because it fits. So this is an old-fashioned Ken head, where I cut off the old style, the peg that would stick into the body, and made it so the head can go on to this. But also, I can put the regular new heads, which look like, I don't want to take this guy's head off the body right now. But both styles of head, old-fashioned heads that I cut off this part, and then the new heads that have the tiny little hole, you can squeeze the washer inside both of them, so it makes it, and then there is total movability all around. It's just the most incredible head peg solution that I have come up with so far, and I'm very, very happy about it. So I think we are going to, I'm going to heat up some heads. So let's check out this guy. So there's this guy, Marvel Rising. I still have Squirrel Girl to open. I looked on eBay. I don't think he was worth very much. At least the last time I looked, he wasn't. And I don't know if there's any other part. Oh, the boots are real boots. That I did not know. So I was kind of excited about this line when it came out, but it never came out in Canada. I had to travel to the States to get it. And these were the different characters that you can get, and some of them were really cool, and they had really cool bodies, and I did open up one of them, and I did recently sell a lot of my other collection. I'm really happy about this stuff. I wonder if these things can fit on these bodies. These Max Steel hands are the worst part about these things, but this will kind of, I should have at least held the hand up. I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to squeeze that in better. I'll see. Can I not wreck the doll before I open it? Look at the scissors. Great, I don't have my scissors. The one time. I'm gonna use, no I'm not. I have scissors. I have lots of scissors. I just don't have my favorite scissors. Oh, I remember. I opened up a parcel that came in the mail today with them. Alright, so we're going to cut this guy out of here. And what's his name? Dante. Pertuz. Do you know anything about Marvel Rising? Do you like it? Okay. While I'm heating up his head, I'm definitely going to I'm definitely gonna stop the video so that it's more. Oh no, there's so many ties. There's so many ties going on this hood. Now the material that the hoodie is made out of is that costumey stuff. I guess he's kind of related to Spider-Man? No. Fireman? Spider-Man. Spider-Man is Marvel. Marvel Rising. Alright, so that's what those gloves look like. This is the cheap hoodie that, I do have to try that out on Max Steel and see if you can at least wear it. But you can see that the shorts are sculpted on. That's very disappointing. This is definitely a great surprise. I did not realize that the boots were not molded on. And I do like these feet are kind of cool. It is too bad about the shorts. Some of them they made with more clothes than others. Some of them they made with less. The thing about Hasbro dolls is that their heads are really, really hard. And they also have a very tiny little peg hole. I don't think that O-ring will work. So I'm going to squeeze the head. But they get really, really soft when you heat them. But they're almost a solid hard plastic. So it is really, really strange. That's his boxy physique. It's, it doesn't compare to a Mattel physique. Mattel definitely sculpts really, really well, but Hasbro in recent years has made some pretty good heads, and this one I just knew this is a hairdo that I'm very, that I like to rock, even though, it's shorter on the sides than on the top, but yeah, it's been a few years since the upkeep, but anyway, it's easy and it's such a good modern haircut that I really like. He does look like a short king. Is he Max Steel size? Oh yeah, so he's the same height as Max Steel, which is about 5'10" in Barbie Land. This body, thank you Andy again for sending me this. I do prefer this made to move. Unlike Barbie dolls, I prefer Max Steel's dolls and Ken dolls to be made to move. I really like the cut up pieces lends well to musculature, and it just doesn't look as good on girl dolls. They look more like robots. And then when Barbie is so thin and then they get all those joints, I'm just not a fan of how the bodies look. But I am a fan of how these bodies look. They're just muscular. I guess, look, I'm going for ultra fit, because they're superheroes. They're aspirational characters. It's probably, yeah, it's the best thing. So anyway, not the best body, but like my other, the only other Hasbro, well, boy, who did I do? The dragon girl. I have 3 dragon girl heads on Barbie bodies, or on WWE bodies, that I really like. But this is my only other Hasbro head. No, I have a G.I. Joe also, a G.I. Joe head. But it's very common. It's very uncommon for me to mix and match my toy companies. This isn't. It looks better in real life than it does on camera, but it's a pretty good match. Another dragon tattoo. It seems to be the theme of. So I guess this is the perfect body. So I'm going to heat up these heads, and then I'm going to show you. Look, you can see that the skin tone is such a good match too, and hopefully that the little hole in his head won't be too tight. I'll show you, but I gotta go heat these up, and then I'll show you the finished product. Because maybe you like the Max Steel head. Because this head, this hairstyle, this TikTok douchery has definitely come back into style. But I do prefer this head. It is going to look more cartoony because it's even bigger than the Max Steel head, but I just think it's going to look real good on the body. This is definitely a really fun Oh, this is from the Lost Dragon. This is the same. This is the daddy of whatever her name is. All right, I'm gonna go do it. So if I haven't told you before, I use a space heater to. It's still going. I'll need to heat up this head again because I have to make sure it's nice and warm. But I use a space heater to remove heads. It's so much easier than using the hot water and boiling the water and making a mess and putting in the plastic bag and stuff. You just sit them in front of the space heater. A hair dryer, sometimes too hot. Space heater, I just let them keep through, just do it slowly. I just had, a little drink of tea. I did boil some hot water anyway, but I didn't have to spill it all over the place. I did some pull-ups while the heads were heating up. So good. But you can see that Hasbro holes are so small. I don't know if I tore that or if that was like that or if that's just an imperfection. It won't matter. I think it's an imperfection. I don't think I was very careful with doing it, but you can see the hole is so different and the peg is so much smaller than that one. So I'm gonna have to, this head gets solid hard, so I have to make sure this is really heated up. You can see that the skin tone isn't matching so well, but I gotta heat it up really, really hard and really squeeze it on here. Normally I would cut off these pegs, but I think that they're gonna help slide it in over top of this. And hopefully his neck is long enough that he's not gonna have a stubby neck, even though I'm getting more used to that. But yeah, these tiny little pegs, and getting the heads off of Hasbro, again, the heads are so hard, and the peg is so tiny, and these prongs go out even further, and then this hole is so small. It is quite a struggle, but you warm them up until they're nice and gummy and chewy. This one's getting even harder now, so I'm going to warm this up as to its max, make it nice and soft, and then stick it on its rightful body, and I will show you instantly in a second. It was really, really hard to get the head on. I kind of had to prolapse it. Hopefully you don't know what that is. To get the tiny little hole, and then I stretched it out with a pair of pliers. I could have used these scissors too, just by putting, while it was hot, turning it around in there and then jamming the head on, and then it's just the hole was so tiny and so deep inside of his head that he just had to push it and connect it, and the head is just starting to get hard enough. I mean, it's going to get solid hard, like I started to talk about. You probably could even mold the head if you wanted to make him look like broader or thinner. You could probably squeeze the Hasbro heads to change up the face a little bit. And you can see that he also is fitting into his hoodie, which is great. The quality, again, is not very good, but also what kind of thing I did manage, I heat up his gloves as well. I heated up his gloves so that I would warm up his hands. His hands can get really stretchy and gummy. Oh no. Why didn't I think of that? Hopefully, yeah, there's enough room. You don't put a shirt on though when you look like this. Anyway, the colors match, which is great. Is this a fire dragon? I think there is some flames around this dragon, so it is a very, very good tattoo for him. I could acetone it off, but I mean, we're keeping in tone with his actual colors, so I think that's really good. His boots fit on. His boots fit on really, really well. I think that the feet are quite large on these. It's a very nice foot sculpt, I have to say. I do like it. His shorts are even the same color, which is good. But I think we're gonna go with the orange, and we're gonna put these on. He's gonna look like a wrestler. So these shorts are from my WWE girls, from the WWE bodies that I showed you. But they are gonna match seamlessly with this outfit. You can see that. Yeah, most of these. Well, most of the ones on this body, I keep them as like basically kung fu fighters, wrestlers. But but another pair of exactly the same shorts fit on him very, very well. He also is rocking that tattoo. Why did I want to tell you about this guy? Because the WWE girls came with little bracelets, or I don't know what you would call this, a sweatband, a wristband, and it also covers up the robotic joint. So the gloves have to stay on. I mean, they do go with him. Kind of great to keep that, because every Max Steel, it's the worst part about the Max Steel body, is the robot wrist, even though I kind of also like it, because a little android in you is kind of fun. But he's gonna look so good. I guess he's also gonna be a street fighter, because he has these belong to him, so he has to wear them. They look so good. And then once you put these on, he's gonna look totally like a wrestler. So I guess he kind of has to join the ranks of my wrestler collection, because his boots are too cool not to use. They're kind of big, but I mean, and then his fingerless fighting gloves. Come on. And then now he's got his matching orange boss shorts that, I mean, they pick up all the colors. They look like they were made for this outfit. So that's what he's going to do. And then I don't know what's up with the clashing red, but it happened in real life too. So I guess in his world, it happened in the Marvel universe as well. So we're gonna go with it, and it actually looks pretty good. He looks like a fighting dragon, crouching tiger, fighting dragon, crouching dragon, hidden tiger, whatever that is. And yeah, it's too bad he doesn't have a articulated body. Maybe one day I will find so many of the made to move Max Steels that everybody will get one of those bodies, but until then, this guy is going to be happy to join the ranks, and I am happy that I can keep so many of his things. I mean, even his sweatshirt works, so that's really good. Oh, except for this part. Always do up your Velcro. When as soon as you take off the piece, do up your Velcro, or you're gonna wreck some stuff. What do you say? Oh, I guess I need to try the hoodie on with the shorts. Shorts, hoodie. I kind of like that look. Even though, is everything too tight? Yeah, it is kind of tight, but it's also kind of loose. Maybe this hoodie isn't as bad as I give it credit for. There were some nice pieces, or at least some nice fitting pieces, from the other Hasbro Lost Dragon. Mira. Is there Mira in the Lost Dragon? I mean, he's got the short shorts on. This is the kind of look that I want to go for this summer. My short shorts and a baggier top. It's kind of... And then boots. Yeah, this is totally one of my superhero outfits that I would wear. All right, so cool. Thank you for joining me today. Let me know what your favorite pickup from. Did I tell you that these were crates from the Dollar Tree? Crates from the Dollar Tree, used as legs for my new desk. Next up, I think I still have a doll haul to do. I have so many. I was going to add him to the doll haul, but there's lots of new dolls that I have to prioritize which ones I'm going to open. But I have so many of these retro miniatures that I really want to open. I'm so excited to open them, and why haven't I opened them since I had them before Christmas, and they still aren't open yet? There's not enough hours in the day. Anyway, is he my new favorite doll? Action doll? Maybe. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you again real soon, hopefully. Until then.